Thanks for tuning in. Got another review on a new solar power station. This is the OUKITEL P5000. Pretty good size home backup unit. Been dying for one of these since they've come out. Finally got me one. I played around with it now for about a week and a half. And tell you what, I'll let you know what I think of it. Let's get into it. Here is the OUKITEL P5000. It's 5120 watt hours, 2200 watt continuous, and a 4000 watt surge peak power. Very heavy machine. It's 112 pounds, but it is on wheels, and they are real rubber wheels. They're not plastic or nothing. You've got the telescopic handle. It comes out. That way you can roll it. Again, this is the OUKITEL P5000. Right here you have a 30 amp plug-in for RV. Pure sine wave. Your AC receptacles, you have 4. They are 120 output. When this first come out, they were 110. They have upgraded it, so it definitely puts out 120. Like I said, I have played with it now for over a week. Here's your power button for your AC. Here's your power button to turn it on. Here is your USB ports lined out right here. Power button for it. Up here you have got a USB 5 volt. Here's your quick charges. 18 watt. PD ports. 100 watt. So you can check them out. Power button. Over here you have your lighter port, 12 volt. Here you have your aviation style, 24 volt. You have your 5521 barrel ports, 12 volt. DC on and off. It works this section. And again, in case I didn't say, this works this section. You have a nice looking screen. 33% right now. On the right, on the top is your input. Bottom is your output. How many hours you have left in discharge. And it's tilted to where when you're standing, you can look straight down and read your screen. That's one thing I love about this. You don't have to squat down or bend over. When y'all, if you're a regular viewer, you know my table in there with all my power stations. You got the ones underneath, you have to bend down and look. This one you can just stand up. And as you can see, looking straight down, you have no problem looking at it. We're right over it. You've got 2 nice sturdy aluminum or steel handles on each side. This thing weighs 112 pounds. Unless you're a burly guy, you're going to need help lifting it. But that's why it's on wheels with the pull handle. In here you got a little glove compartment, storage compartment, whatever you want to call it. Warranty card. Right here, this has got a one of those QRC codes, whatever, with your camera. And it'll tell you everything you need to know about it. It gives you pretty good information. But if you want to get into details, you just scan that with your camera and it'll take you to the website. Here's your manual. And they go into very good detail, I will say. I do like their manual. Right here is your MC4 to XT60. But remember this, XT60 grounded. A regular XT60 without the ground pin on the side will not work. It has to be grounded. and usually they are orange, usually. Your AC cord to plug into the wall. This end goes into your power station. That goes into the wall. Here's your car lighter port, male end to travel, if you're traveling to charge it, which I don't know who would travel with this thing charging. But again, XT60 grounded. Remember that if you buy extra cords. Another QRC code, I believe that's what you call them. And that'll give you all the information you need on, warranty and all that. And the warranty on this is 3 years. Here is the right side of the power station. You have the little bumper legs. That way when you tilt it up, it can stand straight up. And these will be on the ground as well as the wheels. You got your 2 fans on this end for exhaust to come out. Here's your little door for all your hookups, your overload protection, your wall cord, charging cord. It's got an AC charge speed. You can go fast or slow. Your solar or car input, the XT60. Right there it is, overload protection. Your charging cord, 1800 watts max, 120 volt, max 15 amps, in case y'all want to look at that. Quick charge or slow charge. Slow charge is a 600, and I believe the quick charge is a 11 or 1200 watts. Don't hold me to that. I should have been better prepared, but I forget. Your XT60 grounded. You can see the little pin right there if you look close enough. But this is a 1000 watt max, 12 volt DC, 120 volt for your solar input, max 15 amps. So 120, that's pretty good now. That's a lot of power out there coming in. And down here, believe it or not, is some more air vents to get that air flowing. It blows it out right here too. Here is the left side. You got your 2 fans, and it just tells you right there, 5120 watt hours. Then your handle coming out. Here is the back side. As you can see, it gives you some information on the back. Serial number, the model, volts, AC charge, just all the other stuff. If you're interested, it's back here. You can check it out. And again, if you want to see it standing on its backside, the handle up. And again, this weighs 112 pounds, 5120 watt hours, 2200 continuous, 4000 watt surge. It does have pass-through charging. It does have UPS mode. That way, if you want to plug it up to the wall, then plug a refrigerator into it, go off for a vacation for a few days. If the power goes out and your grid power stops powering, you don't have no electric coming to your home, within 10 milliseconds or less, this will kick on. It'll automatically keep power going to your refrigerator, computers, whatever, freezer. And when the power does come back on, it'll click back over in 10 milliseconds or less. And then your power grid will be running your appliances, plus charging this back up. So for a UPS power station, that is great to have if you're going to get one. And with the watt hours you're getting with this thing can really give you some power for a long time, I'm telling you. It's got a constant power mode. And what that is when you turn it on with the AC button, you can hold the AC, after the AC button is turned on, you can hold it for 3 seconds and the constant power mode will come on. And what that is that if, I'll show you right here real quick. If you keep your eye right here at the bottom of the percentage, I'm gonna turn the AC on. Showing 120 volts coming out. I'm gonna hold it in for 3 seconds. Right there's a little icon. Now I'm gonna turn it off, 3 seconds. It went off. And what that is that when you have it turned on, let's say you get up to the 2200 continuous, and if you plug something else up, let's say another refrigerator or a freezer, and it exceeds that 2200, when this is on, the constant power mode, when it's on, it will start lowering the voltage it's putting out. So instead of 120, it's probably going to drop it down to 100. If that ain't good enough, it'll drop it down to 98. You know, it lowers that voltage. That way it can run more stuff. But in honesty, I wouldn't do that. It's not good on your appliances, computer, TV. I don't like that, and that's why I keep mine off. That way, if I hit the 2200 mark, it's going to shut off instead of damaging some of your appliances, you know, computers, TV, stuff like that. You know, do what you want, but they do offer that feature. Anchor does it. You know, a lot of them coming out does that. Personally, I don't like it because you're taking a chance on damaging your TV, your computer, refrigerator, whatever, and that's not worth it. If it can't take it, let it just kick off. That way you can unplug one refrigerator or a TV and get it back to regular voltage. But they do offer it, and I guess that is nice in case you do need it. I've done an efficiency test on it. It come out to 92% efficiency on the AC, which is super great. I'm telling you, that is absolutely great. On the DC, 85, which is average. But to be honest, most people get these for the AC. You know, 85 on DC, I think is great too. So, you know, you can't argue with that. But I tested this, and on the voltage to kick it off, it was at 2230 is when it kicked off on without the constant, the way I've got it now. At 2230, it kicks off. So it went over 30 watts, you know, instead of the 2200, it went up to 2230 and then kicks itself off, which it's being in protective mode. Excuse me. Like I said, you got 3-year warranty, and just so people don't freak out when you get this, kind of like I did when I got this and opened it up and got reading my manual and everything, you get the little warranty card, and again, right there, your warranty card. It's for 1 year. Well, I thought, you know, I paid for 3 years. And, you know, that's what they advertise. So I messaged them, emailed them, and they are in China. It took 2 days for them to get back to me, to be honest with you, which ain't no big deal. And they got back with me and told me that is from the manufacturer, the place that makes this. You know, it's OUKITEL, but I mean, it's under another name that manufactures this and a lot more other brands. But they give you 1 year. But OUKITEL said, but we're giving an extra 2 years, which makes it 3. They said, don't worry, you know, it's the truth, 3-year warranty. And I told them too, you know, I would like something in writing, because within 3 years, you might forget who I am, or, you know, lose my papers or whatever. I don't know. I'm the kind, I like it in writing. And they were kind enough, and I guess a lot of people asked for this. They said, we can give it to you in writing on a certificate. We'll email it to you. And the next day they did. And I've saved the picture, saved the email. But this is it right here. I just printed a couple of them off. I'm going to keep them in my box. But it is for 3 years. It shows when you bought it, the day you purchased and everything. They even put your name on it, so you're good. But it does come with 3-year warranty. Again, it's a 120 volt output, not 110. I watched a lot of videos on this, and every one had 110 coming out. And like I said, this must be an updated version. It's got 120. Like I said, I mean, it's just, honestly, I like it. It's a big unit, you know, something that you can plug up your stuff and you ain't got to worry about it for most of the day, if not a day, you know. But I done the test that I always do on my 2 stand-up freezers, my 2 stand-up refrigerators, and it run them for a total, until it died, 18 hours and 20 minutes. And let me tell you, that is a lot of running. And I'll go and show you my fridge and freezers. Right here is my pantry room stand-up freezer, Frigidaire. Pretty good size. Here is my kitchen double door refrigerator. Definitely a good size refrigerator. Not that efficient. There is my dining room refrigerator, full size. And there is my stand-up freezer, which is a monster. And again, running all 4 of these takes a lot of electricity. So like I say, this is a very good unit. I got it, it's on sale right now. And that's the reason I bought it. Like I said, it's been on sale for about 2 weeks. And the regular price for this is $29.99. I got this thing on sale for $1,999. And I'll tell you another little thing. They sent out the first one. They sent it out and I was tracking it. And by mistake, somehow the tracking got mixed up. They sent it to Florida, somewhere down there. I forget the name of it. But someone accepted it. I don't know what happened to it or what they're doing. And I messaged them because it said delivered. And I let them know, hey, you sent it to Florida, not Kentucky. They, within a day, they got back with me and said, you know, we're so sorry. We will ship you out another one. I forget the terms, but more or less, we'll hurry it up and get it to you. And they also give me a $30 refund, which no big deal. That ain't a lot of money, but they were nice enough to do that for the trouble. So, I mean, I really come out good on this. I do like it. Like I said, the pros on it, I cannot find no cons. I love it. It's got, 70, 80 more watt hours than my OUKITEL Mega 5. And to be honest, with the fans on this on full, it's quieter than my OUKITEL. It's not loud at all. But, I mean, I really do like it. I do recommend it in every way. I've not found no trouble with it. Nothing bad about it. It's got the sturdy little legs on the bottom on the left right there, and it's got one in the middle on the back. The wheels right now are not touching. And like I said, very easy transport. You don't have to pick it up and kill yourself. That simple. You can lift it with the handles, but I really do recommend having 2 people, one on each end. Like I said, 112 pounds. It's a monster. It really is. But yeah, I just wanted to show this. I do highly recommend it. I have no issues with it. I think it looks good. It runs great. It's quiet. 120 output. I mean, I have no complaints with it. And it being on sale, you're literally getting $1,000 off. I mean, if you're going to get you a 5,000 watt hour unit or larger, I'm telling you what, this is something to really look at while they're on sale, because because you can save yourself a lot of money. Again, 3-year warranty. There's just nothing bad against it, you know. I've got the smaller ones, the P5001, 2000 watt. I just done the Pogo, I think it was, which is still an OUKITEL, just a different name on it. It's QVC. Same thing. I'm telling you what, I really do like them. They're not super expensive and they're reliable. But and this one I'm sure is going to be just as good as them, if not better. But it's really something to look at. Again, 5,120 watt hours. That is a lot of battery right there. So, you know, if you want something for home backup, you know, look at it this way. I basically give $2,000 for this. Well, for a Blue Eddy AC200P, which is a 2,000 watt unit, brand new, they're $1,300. 12 if you can find them on sale, you know. So, I mean, look right there, you know, you're getting 5,120 watt hours. You know, it's a no-brainer. Get it, enjoy it. And again, like I said, you've got, you know, the Oops, the Anchor, they make larger ones, but you're talking more money, especially when this one's on sale. So, and you get the 30 amp on there. But hey, I just wanted to show that to y'all. Hope you enjoyed the video. I don't go into a super lot of detail. You know, I'm just a one-man show. I don't make no money. But I try to show you and tell you what I've experienced. And I won't lie to you. If they suck, they suck. But I'm being honest with you. But I would appreciate you hitting that like button. It really helps out the channel. Got another video coming up here shortly. It involves a power station, but a little bit more to it. But I'll be making that in the next week or so. But I really encourage you to check this out. I'm not affiliated with them. I just really like OUKITEL. They're a budget power station, but they give you what the name brands and more costly ones do too. So, I mean, you're just saving money. And again, 3,500 cycles to 80%. And a 10-year lifespan before it drops to 80%. So, I mean, and just because it drops to 80%, you can still use it years and years and years, just more or less if you're getting, let's say, 10, just for instance, if I hook my freezer up to this, and I'm just using these numbers just as a reference, let's say I get 10 hours out of my freezer on this thing. Well, after it drops to the 80%, you're just getting 8 hours. You're losing 2 hours. So, I mean, you're losing 20% when it hits down to 80%. It don't mean it's broke. It don't mean it won't work. You can just keep on using it. You've lost the top of that battery, the first 20% of the battery. So, but again, it takes 10 years or 3,500 plus cycles. So, I mean, you're good. A gasoline generator usually has bit the dust before 10 years. Carburetor gummed up or leaking oil or whatever. These things, I'm telling you, I recommend more than a gasoline generator. I truly do. But again, check it out. I really appreciate you clicking on the video. Please give me a thumbs up. Y'all have a great day and God bless.